River Song Rehoboam is owner bred by Mr. Waterton. He is by champion Solomon of Dialan, ex-River Song Thimble.
Where is it? Don't get your photograph.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the long table, isn't it? Yeah. It's going to be what? The long table, like a wedding table.
Cadellin Phantom is by champion River Song Prelude, ex-Torrabarn Intricate. He was bred by his owners, Mr. and Mrs. Dewhurst. Misty Law Gentleman was bred by his owner, Mrs. Lawson White. He is by champion Misty Law Willy Nilly, ex-champion Misty Law Homespun. Bellsmart Bravado was bred by Mr. and Mrs. White, by champion Dialan Bow, ex-Dialan Purdy of Bellsmart. He is owned by Mr. and Mrs. Pilcher.
Oh, that's a good wasp trap, that is. Yeah.
Track band Battle of Angels at Janfrey was bred by Mr. Brace. Owned by Mr. and Mrs. May, he is by champion Dylan Nimrod of Ramlissim, ex-champion Too Darn Hot for Trag Band. Ned Law Night Jester was bred by his owners, Mr. and Mrs. Walden. He is by champion Misty Law Willy Nilly, ex-Ned Law Nutcracker. Vuldak Earl Scruggs is by Narcissus Etoile, ex-Narcissus Bryden. He is owned by his breeders, Mr. and Mrs. Quinn.
Is that your breed? No, I think it was Patience. Oh, don't bring it this way!
Lane's End Tharuk was bred by Miss Hampshire. He is by Lane's End Talark, ex-Torrabarn Acacia. He is owned by Miss Phillips. Deanery Derrick is by Deanery Draper, ex-Claybant Clover of Deanery. He was bred by his owner, Mrs. Westron.
I don't know, but they're not going to... Go and see that lady over there. Yeah, they might be coming back for a drink. Yeah, cooling them down.
I think you're inadvertently attracting them.
First, number 183.
First was Misty Law Gentleman. Second, Cadellan Phantom. Third, Almarda Tracker. Reserve, Bayard Major General of Ramlissum. And VHC, Crick Hollow Talk of the Town.
Right, thanks very much.
Roski Roddy is owned by Mrs. Woodcock. Bred by Mrs. Haslam, he is by Roski Rustler, ex-Roski Roulade. Champion Fairtrack Brandy is owner bred by Mal Phillips. He is by Champion Solomon of Dialin, ex-champion Fairtrack Annika. Champion and Irish champion Leeburn Bracken is by champion and Irish champion Broharans Repeat, ex-Norsus Beulah. He is owned by his breeder Mrs. Hui. Champion Samuela Luther of Serenica was bred by Mrs. Williams, by champion and American champion Pinox Dynasty of Apolline, ex-champion Madam of Samuela. He is owned by Miss Parker. Singapore champion track band Brother It's Hot of Crouchmead was bred by Mr. Brace. By champion and American champion Grad Trace Hot Pursuit of Rossut, ex-Di Carroll Gaze the Word of Arakai. He is owned by Mr. and Mrs. Beaton.
Would Mr. Nick Frost, please, junior handler judge, come to the secretary?
Champion Misty Law Chuckle of Milmar is owned by Mrs. Miller. Bred by Mr. and Mrs. White, he's by champion Misty Law Willy Nilly, ex-champion Misty Law Homespun.
Right.
So they'll be doing a special champions.
Dufusy Jester of Stourbridge is owned by Mr. and Mrs. White. Bred by Bradley and Burgess, He is by champion and American champion Grad Trace Hot Pursuit of Rossett, ex-champion Dufessy Garbo. Stars and Stripes was bred by J. Matthews, by champion and American champion Pin Oaks Dynasty of Apolline, ex-Dial Willow. He is owned by Mr. and Miss Rives. Jason Quester was bred by his owner, Mrs. Eads. He is by champion Bayard Zachariah, ex-champion Jason Thrifty. Happy-go-lucky Super Trooper is owner bred by Mrs. Muggleton. He is by champion and American champion Pin Oaks Dynasty of Apolline, ex-Kizzy Louise's lass.
Well, we know what we're going to get.
Champion Rivenley Gangster is owned and bred by Mr. and Mrs. Haddy. He is by champion Jewelmark Hotspur by Nedlaw, ex-Clarino Hollyhock of Rivenley. Champion River Song Prelude was bred by his owner, Mr. Waterton. He is by Ivolside Foog, ex-River Song Serendipity. Crossbank Crichton of Wood Falls was bred by Messrs. Buckland and Tomlinson, by Copper Beach of Coach Barn, ex-Chalmain Wedgwood of Crossbank. He is owned by Mrs. Beeson. Champion Dufessy Vindicator is owner bred by Bradley and Burgess. He is by champion Dufessy Zenith, ex-Trag Band in favour at Dufessy. Bayard Raffles at Webbart was bred by Mrs. Peake, owned by Mr. and Mrs. Mothers. He's by champion Bayard Zachariah, ex-champion Bayard Rumba. Deanery Draper is owned and bred by Mrs. Westron. He is by champion Dufessy Influence, ex-Deanery Destiny. Champion Fullbridge Bosun is by Fullbridge Bertie, ex-Fullbridge Flirt. He is owned by his breeder, Mrs. Swift. Champion Major Rodman of Ramlison was bred by Mrs. Ambler. By Champion Dylan Nimrod of Ramlison, ex-Bridie's Delight, he is owned by Mr. Watson. Duxfordham Finder was bred by Miss Gore. By Beacott Bailiff, ex-Duxfordham Cherry, he is owned by his breeder.
I hear you're a very good friend, Edward.
Oh, yeah, I'll be fine.
Champion Bayard Zachariah is by Champion and American Champion Pinoak's Dynasty of Atheling, ex-champion Bayard Zither. He is owner bred by Mr. and Mrs. Peake. First, Champion Dufficy Vindicator. Second, Champion Riversong Prelude. Third, Champion Major Rodman of Ramlison. Reserve Roske Roddy. BHC Champion Misty Law Chuckle of Milmar. Champion Solomon of Dialan is owned by Spavin and Milner. By Champion Dialan Gamble, ex-Kittoch Garland, he was bred by Mrs. Kirkland. Enchase Little Piper of Clovergates was bred by Mrs. Allen and is owned by Mrs. Allen. He is by Riversong Joshua, ex-Clovergates Kirtle of Enchase.
Tomorrow we will be judging for
Champion Dufficy Maestro of Morsfield is owned by Mr. Capel. He's by Champion Dylan Gamble, ex-champion Dufficy Quaker Girl of Tragband, and was bred by Mrs. Bradbury.
So we hope to see you if you have one today, here tomorrow to try and win one of these specials.
Champion Cloisterham Consort of Oulden was bred by Mr. and Mrs. McQueen. By Champion Crestemere Monarch of Oulden, ex-Jamaine Zircon, he is owned by Miss Buchan. Drifter of Leisure is owned by Mrs. Flint. Bred by P. McClellan, he is by Bashful I Wonder, ex-Roydon Athena.
Give me a yes.
Conside Chasseur was bred by his owner, Mr. Mason. He is by champion Dylan Gamble, ex-Chalmaine Witchcraft. Champion Dufficy Nobility was bred by Mrs. Bradley. Owned by Mr. and Mrs. May, he is by champion Rossett Peanut, ex-champion Dufficy Garbo.
Could Jerry Meek come to the Secretariat's tent, please? Jerry Meek.
Why? I don't like it. No.
Champion and American champion Pinoak's Dynasty of Aquiline was bred by Mr. Alderfair. By American champion Pinoak's Ruffles and Ridges, ex-American champion Pinoak's Kinderkai Sunday, he is owned by Bradley and Burgess.
Not changed. They're tiny spots.
Bramex Sunhooper is owned by Miss Rives. He was bred by S. Drew by Samuela Forager, ex-Velmere Isla.
It's good, isn't it?
Yes, it does.
Ishma Phineas is owned by his breeder Mrs. Webber. He is by Lane's End Remix Talmer, ex-Ishma Bella.
All the dogs in the world, there's a gun on you.
Well, exactly. Yeah, I mean, tell them what to put first, second, third, and fourth, and then they're out. What happened to have orange juice?
Dufficy Lariat of Stour Ridge was bred by Bradley and Burgess. By champion Dufficy Zenith, ex-Dufficy Katrina. He is owned by Mr. and Mrs. White.
Don't bring it back here because the wasps will be right round. Seems a bit loud.
Thank you.
What have you got in there?
Champion Torabarn Badger is by champion Dylan Blue Boy, ex-Torabarn Trimley. He was bred by Mr. and Mrs. D.L. and is owned by Mr. and Mrs. Dewhurst.
Right here. Application. Have you got your
I've been up. But then with her, she said she felt something.
Close to 6. Home against 7.
Is it?
Champion Dylan Nimrod of Ramlesham was bred by Mrs. Spaven. By champion Dylan Blue Boy, ex-Dylan Kelly of Cranwood, he's owned by Mr. Watson.
$60, is it? No, it's 50. 30 there as well.
Norvine Chanter is owned by Mrs. Norman. Bred by Mrs. Greenaway, he is by Norvine Anthem, ex-Norvine Ehrman.
And you've numbered the next one, have you?
Copper Beach of Coach Barn was bred by Miss Kimber. By champion Saravir Hardy of Dylan, ex-Briar Belladonna, he is owned by Mrs. Chapman.
you've got all those cakes in there. You're not going to sit and let us have a little thing. Oh! I'll have the other half. I'll have this half.
Duxfordham Workman is by Duxfordham Falcon, ex Duxfordham Rosette, and is owned by his breeder, Miss Gore.
I think we ate the whole cake by the time we finished, isn't it? There's 4 of us eating a huge cake.
I'm back, Mike. You don't want to go back there.
I was upset.
Result of class number 9, bedroom dogs. First, number 280.
First is champion Solomon of Dylan. Second, champion Toraban Badger. Third, Duxfordham Workman. Reserve, Crossbank Crichton of Woodfalls. VHC, Colnside Chasseur. All dogs in this class had already been seen. First, Beatrek Bando. Second, Cadellan Patriot. Third, Clarlino Clanger. Reserve, Jampini Gin and Tonic. BHC, Baymar Dakota. First to be seen in special working dog is Norvane Anthem, who was bred by his owner, Mrs. Norman. He is by champion Cairnbridge Young Jolyon, ex-Berkeley Keepsake. Champion Bondley Poet is owner bred by Mrs. Hunt. He is by Beacott Bellman, ex-Justine Carman of Bondley.
We're getting there. I mean, it's going to be hello.
First champion Bondley Poet. Second Fullbridge Fieldsman of Nick Tony. Third Valedown Minstrel Boy. Reserve Bondley Poacher. BHC Yushma Phineas. Now we come to the challenge for the dog ticket.
Oh, I've done special beginners now. I'll do special work for you. Lovely. Thank you very much. And the dog ticket goes to Misty Law Gentleman.
reserve ticket goes to champion Dufficy Vindicator. Best dog puppy is Armalda Tatler. A change of judge now, as Mrs. Winmaney takes over to judge the special classes. Only the dogs that are entered in these classes and not in any other classes will have their catalogue details given. Champion Leisure Stargazer by Colnside was bred by Mrs. Flint. Owned by Mr. Mason, she's by Colnside Chasseur ex-Leisure Blaze.
Could we have the children, please, for the child handling to the collecting ring? Could we have the children, please, for the child handling class to the collecting ring? We're going to do the children's classes now.
Champion Jewel Mark Hotspur by Nedlaw was bred by Mrs. Dundas. He is owned by Walden and Dundas and is by Nedlaw Night Owl, ex-Leisure Sunflower at Jewel Mark.
There we are, we ain't going in anymore.
Champion Jesson Thrifty was bred by her owner Mrs. Eads. She is by Champion Jesson Sadler, ex-Jesson Whimsy.
First 23, special champions. First, number 239.
First champion Fairtrack Brandy. Second champion and Irish champion Lismoil Bonnet. Third champion Misty Law Chuckle of Milmar. Reserve champion Jewel Mark Hotspur by Nedlaw. VHC champion Buttermere Barleycorn.
Sickening. She hasn't been out half of it. I haven't got any stuff to like anything like that. So I think I've got enough this year not to get.
I've got some Nivea on me, but tonight, so if you don't
Champion Butterow Crafty Chantress is by champion Jesson Fencer, ex-Rossett Primrose of Butterow. She is owner bred by Mr. and Mrs. Leonard. Butterow Willow is the oldest beagle present at the show today, at nearly 16 years old. She is also owner bred by the Leonards, but is by champion Dylan Gamble, ex-Rossett Primrose of Butterow. Champion Clarino Lemon Barley is owned by her breeder Mrs. Masters. She is by Rossett Paragon of Crestamere, ex-Salson Joyful. Perry-Star Venetia was bred by Miss Meek, by champion Crestamere Monarch of Alden, ex-champion Perry-Star Vanity. She is owned by Mr. Nicholson.
know, isn't it?
I didn't know, and B, I
Chalmain Wellington of Crossbank is owned by Buckland and Tomlinson. Bred by Mrs. Borman, he's by champion Crestamere Ruler, ex-Chalmain Ember. Crestamere Snowboots of Crossbank is also owned by Buckland and Thompson. Bred by Mrs. Maney, he is by champion Crestamere Solomon of Olden, ex-champion Crestamere Snowdrop. Torrabarn Toki was bred by Mr. and Mrs. DL, by champion Cairnbridge Trooper, ex-Tarabarn Madcap. He is owned by Mrs. Carmichael. Champion Beacott Buckthorn is owner bred by Mr. Touchner. He is by champion Southcourt Wembury Merryboy, ex-champion Beacott Cornavan Minuet. Briar Buckler is owned and bred by Miss Kimber. He's by champion Beacott Buckthorn, ex-Briar Belladonna. Chalmain Black Sequin is owned by her breeder Mrs. Borman. She is by champion Crestimere Ruler, ex-Chalmain Fancy.
The dark one won, so you can just put a bit in the commentary saying that one was the best.
Champion Barterhound Hammerlin was bred by his owner Mrs. Roderick. He is by champion Barterhound Southcourt Hamilton, ex-Barterhound Bramble. Champion Remix Pheasant was owner bred by Miss Brown. She's by champion Dylan Gamble, ex-Remix Victoria. First champion Barterhound Hammerlin. Second champion Beacott Buckthorn. Third champion Clarino Lemon Barley. Reserve champion Crestimere Monarch of Alden, BHC Chalman Black Sequin.
I'll look after things here. Do you want me to some help? I don't want another one of those. Brace.
First Mrs. Lee's brace. Second Mr. Waterton's brace. Third Mr. Smalley's brace. Reserve Miss Brown's brace. VHC Mrs. Allen's brace.
Class number 26, team.
Mr. Smalley's team was first. Second Mrs. Swift's team. Third Mrs. Hunt's team.
Result of class number 27.
Winner of this class was Lismoil Caliban. Second champion Samuela Luther of Serenacre.
Third, 3-1.
Third Sabinhay Amos. Reserve Ishma Phineas. VHC champion Misty Law Chuckle of Milmar. First was Fairtrack Damsel.
Second, 118. Third, 59.
Second, champion Jesson Quaintly. Third, Madica Talkback to Newland. Reserve, Milmar Bracken at Cairnbridge. BHC, Valzacre Liberty.
No stars, little.
Yeah, I saw I lost the other dog.
First was champion Bondley Poet. Second, River Song Rehoboam. Third, champion Samuela Luther of Serenacre. Reserve, Starburst Advent. VHC, Jesson Query at Webart. Winner of the progeny dog class was champion Solomon of Dialan. Second was champion Bayard Zachariah. Third was champion Jewel Mark Hotspur by Ned Law. Reserve is champion Misty Law Willy Nilly, and VHC is champion Misty Law Chuckle of Milmar.
Question.
First, champion Solomon of Dial. Second, champion Bayard Zachariah. Third,
Winner of the progeny bitch class was champion Fairtrack Annika. Second was Chastine Carmen of Bondley, who was bred by Mrs. Wetton, by Brackenvale Bellman, ex-Chastine Cornelia. She is owned by Mrs. Hunt.
24 special vintage dog.
Nick Frost judged the junior handling classes. First was Nicola Denny. Second was Daniel Tranter. And third was Laura Garden Hall.
This is what I'm being given, but there's these price cards as well, what I should have given. There is a girl.
Lovely, thank you. Now have a triangle straight up.
Trouble is, it sounds complicated, this one, isn't it?
You won't let me sit down.